No, he's probably looking at a taco. Oh.
Yeah, sure, we all remember that.
Yep. Clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
Red hot chili taco. Man, these sound good. Even garlic taco? Ooh. Zesty lemon chicken taco? Oh my god. Oh no.
Zesty red, green, fiery pulled beef shrimp.
What are these answers? Horizon, whatever the hell the second thing is, and then just taco?
I think it's going to be the letter of certain items is going to correspond to it, but rather than having to go back and look at that, I mean, we had the backlog, but, you know, we're just trying to get through some of these.
Mm-hmm.
And unsurprisingly, it is indeed Horizon. There were 7 different things with a letter and a corresponding number. That's how ciphers work.
Yes.
So that would have been the guess anyways, but I think this is just hilarious.
I like that a lot.
I want to pick it just to see what they say, but we need the SPs, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still don't get it even after you've explained it to me, so...
Her explanation was essentially that, and that's why ciphers can be difficult. Because if I had sat there and tried to figure it out, I would have had 0 chance. I would not have had the menu in front of me, so...
Right. I'm sure if I could, like, write it out on a piece of paper, it might be manageable, but...
It's also too short. So sometimes you can figure out ciphers if they're longer because you can find commonalities. Like, there are certain types of ciphers where you just have a letter-to-letter conversion. Like, one
Right.
letter corresponds to another letter. So if you see a certain letter in certain positions, you might be like, oh, maybe that's like an E because that's common in those type of words, and you can solve it without having a key. This one, no chance.
Right.
Which makes sense because Giacomo should not be so careless.
Yeah, you would hope that he would have been a bit more diligent with his evil crime lord blackmail ways.
Now, you could argue that it was still a little too on the nose having the code on the flyer, because if it wasn't, then how would we ever have connected this? But then again, if it was meant for
Right.
someone else besides him to find, then it needs to have a connection, so...
Right.
Person in the background.
Running
They're gone.
along.
Yep, just running. Okay. So I'm going to go there first. And it appears I have to. I was wondering if that was going to be like an optional thing. Does not appear that it is. Probably this is faster. We'll take a look.
I'm hoping that we need all the things to make this work.
Yeah, here we are. Doritos.
That hits the spot.
So many Doritos.
Stop. Okay, we have 3 again. It'd be really nice to get this right in the first try.
Man, that would be nice.
We have a sconce in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
a spot on the ground, and a thing on the wall. My guess is this one.
I like sconce as well.
Could be a switch or something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Shit. I wanted a hidden switch.
That would have been fun. I don't want it to be like a boring old brick in the wall, you know?
Last time it was on the right. I just feel like that one in the middle is too obvious, but we'll see. Open a secret door. This is what I'm going for with the candelabra.
Yeah, I really wanted it to be the candelabra. I don't want it to be a stupid brick in the wall.
You can tell, though. Like, look at it.
I mean, look at it. It's jutting out. It's so friggin' obvious. How did the police not see this sooner?
Well, you know.
And just poke it for shits and giggles.
Punch it.
Punch it.
But if it's 203 and that's a room number in that apartment building,
Right. That could. Yup.
which does give Giacomo a little more cover then, because if the cipher is essentially a split code, then even if the flyer does connect directly to the taco stand, he still covered his bases. So, we got to give him some credit. That dead man was pretty good about,
Being a monster.
That hits the spot.
At no point was any of that necessary, but I did it anyways.
You sure did. And, at this
Taking
point,
off
it's
now.
tradition.
Do you want to ask if I feel bad about it?
Do you feel bad about
No!
it? Never.
Not in the slightest.
Reisenheim. Oh, God.
See, I'm allergic to being a mean. Oh, God. Got the fan.
Nice.
Reached it.
And it's black. Oh, yeah. Oh. Jess, we'll protect your secret with our lives.
With your death.
Oh, now I just want him to be happy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go, go, go!
Making sure.
He's just trying to live his best life.
I could have teleported it better than this, but it's fine. We running. Those cars be zooming though, huh?
They are flying.
Thanks for stopping by. This tastes great.
Hello, sir.
All right, let's talk about it.
We did the thing. We found it.
Well, unfortunately, we know it now.
Right, we're just gonna... Yeah, we definitely didn't look at them before. Aww. This is kind of a big deal for a JRPG to be this considerate and thoughtful. I am proud.
Or to address it at all.
That too. So much of the time they don't even do that. They're just like, ugh. Okay, this character needs to come back in later games, and I need to have his romance fully.
Well, that's the problem, is like we can't do that so much anymore. I mean, we still have a couple games left after this part of it, but we're getting towards the end of this long series.
I need it to happen anyway. I don't care. Even just like little scenes. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't need stupid Kenneth and his fucking fishing bullshit. I need this guy.
It's good that Fairy doesn't know. That means there's only 2 people who are compromised.
Yeah, exactly.
Now Jess is going to have to hire other Spriggans to kill us.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to have the choice of turning this over to the cops or of getting rid of it.
Oh.
See you later.
Burn it. Burn it.
And making it double.
I guess that is the honorable thing to do. But I kind of wanted the option to...
I wondered if it
burn
was
it.
going to be like a morality choice.
That's what I was thinking. I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't, but, you know.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Reward deposited.
Well,
What? We're chaos and gray, even though we did a good thing?
and I guess you can argue that we didn't have to do the quest. You know, we only had to do one of the 2, but we don't know in any way whatsoever what the alignment effects are going to be when we take them.
Right.
So, I don't know.
That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, again, the small stories like this are what really make this series hum. They don't make for the most scintillating YouTube material, I don't think. Some people really enjoy this slower pace, to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's what drew me to the series in the first place, so I don't resent it when it's done well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was...
And that was actually like... And I like it when it's succinct as well. And that was
green.
pretty succinct.
Off we go.
Yeah, we ran around a little bit, but we
Yeah.
can quick jump to most of the places. The conversations were at least interesting. Like, you know...
And it was quick enough, and it, you know, I feel like some people, they give you their whole fucking life story and yammer on for 200 years. And I'm like, we don't need all this dialogue.
Yeah.
Please trim just a little bit.
Happens all the time in the Hoyo games, too.
Oh my god, they're terrible.
Y'all
about
don't
the
need to be
dialogue.
yapping this much.
The Hoyo games might be worse than
Can we
Trails.
talk?
They are.
Oh, this
Awful.
became green because we finished the other one. I see.
Oh.
Okay, I get it. So this is now optional. We no longer have to do it, which means we probably could have teleported to the other district now, but we do want to finish this first, so that's fine.
I mean,
We've already
we did
done
all this work.
We did 3/4 of the quest already, like,
Might as well.
and then we'll probably end there. We'll leave the sewers and the advancement of the story to next week, but at least we'll have gotten a full week done with,
Oh
I don't
my
think,
God.
any issues. I'll have to double check to finish recording, but
Finally, I'm gonna clap like a serial killer because I'm overjoyed.
no, you're not. It's got to be, I think I'm out of frame, but y'all know what I'm doing. You see my arms.
Oh, God. I like the idea of bringing that back into each one of our videos at some point. Just randomly clapping like that.
I like the line, "Let's start from the bottom," by the way. Usually it's from the top, but
yeah, let's start from the bottom. That is good.
Fair, I think you're going to be missing things a lot. I think that's sort of your role in the story.
Yeah, girly.
You're young, inexperienced, learning,
You're trying your
Street
best.
smart.
Yeah.
kind. But they need someone who's sort of a foil to Van, always knowing what's going on, because he's the cool cat.
He is the cool. You do be the cool cat. The coolest of cats.
I mean, I don't know if it's nice to call Jessica a horse,
Yeah,
but
that I don't know about that, Ilhan, but you know, whatever.
Sarah Jessica Parker, maybe.
Right.
not just regular Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
All of our clothes.
We've we poofed into existence.
Why don't you have a seat? That's a good question.
That is fair.
Let's wait. I'm just looking at the difference in bangs between our three main characters, who, of course, are going to have more detailed and elaborate designs,
Yeah.
and then Jessica's like regular M bangs.
Yeah.
M bangs, see them?
Oh my god, they are.
M.
And lots of MMMMs. You? Phoenix Wright music. Here we go. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
I guess you have to do that way. I'm looking at the apostrophe capital S, short for it's, of course.
Right.
But it's the start of a sentence, so I guess you do have to do that way, as weird as it looks, but they want to make it so that Van does talk informally, so...
Right.
Okay.
It works for him.
It also looks like it says snot, but that's a different issue.
It's not a problem. Oh, God.
Sorry. Just in my head, I'm like,
No!
like it's
I
meant to be
guess-
serious, which is why I'm not trying to laugh, but it's just, to me, it's like the Snape kills Dumbledore kid.
Right.
No! But no, it's actually horror,
Yes, truly horror. I guess that makes sense. They don't look alike at all, but you know, there's lots of siblings that don't look alike, so I didn't really think twice. But
He did remark about how pretty she was,
ew, yeah, you know,
which is a thing that characters in this game do a lot, to be fair. So
right? How are we supposed to know it was gonna be creepy this time? Even though really it should be creepy every single time they do it. It's fine.
all right, so now we're gonna have a new job
We're gonna go murder this man.
with a new client. But what if we manage to do the job for both? We get Jonas to pay us, then we betray him, and we get her to pay us.
Ooh, see, there you go. Yeah, there you go. That's the
Hmm.
chaos I want to see.
I want my chaos meter to go up in that case. Oh my.
And the music's gone. Ooh.
Oh. Well, you know, that was also suspicious.
I don't think that's how that works when you stalk people. Ew, 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 ew. Can we kill this guy, please?
I just gonna let this linger for just a moment.
Look at the brickwork on that background. That's really nice.
It's pretty nice. A lot of detail they didn't really need back there. Even the walls got like different spackle effects kind of looking there.
Good. And then you see the freaking
holes
wood
in the wall behind
next
there.
to it that doesn't look. Look at that blur. That's a shame.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ew, ew, ew. Murder. Murder.
This is a good line, but I don't know if I like it being so glib in the face of a person like this.
Yeah, it's fair. Maybe say it not in front of him, like after the fact.
Yes.
Like, oh, you know.
Yeah, not directly to him.
Not directly to him.
In the summation afterwards, I think I would love this line. I like this line, but I'm kind of like, I don't. No, he doesn't. He's not worth this line. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, worthless.
Whoa. Get shanked over here. Luckily, whoa.
It sounded like bones breaking.
It sounded like 5 bones all at once. That's great.
Hee hee.
I finally got to do something.
She's holding him with one arm, by the way. Now we know she's definitely stronger than your average, like 12-year-old, but it is kind of funny. This guy's jobbing out to a girl. We know what Fairy lacks in some knowledge she makes up for in combat prowess, so this is not shocking, but
yes.
it does look funny on the surface.
Yeah, we should totally. But on the other hand, we can use it to... No.
Let me see. Again, this guide gives me the ability to look at some of these things without giving away stuff. So let me just see what this might mean. Yeah, unsurprisingly, well, this is funny to me. Again, we're still figuring out how this whole system works. The second option is a grade point, a law point, and 2 chaos points, at which point it's like, maybe we can max more than one of them, if not all of them, or get to certain levels with them.
Interesting.
Because if you're going to give one in everything, that's like giving none in everything, unless all of them advancing matters. And I'm spitballing aloud here. I don't want you to tell me in the comments, because again, blind playthrough. And you guys are doing a good job with that this playthrough, but so far, by the way. I should point that out. Like, folks have been pretty good about being vague about certain things and not spoiling things, so please keep that up. I guess we'll... I mean, I would vote hand him to the police just because I don't
think blackmailing is actually going to do what we want it to do.
I don't really like the idea of blackmail in general. We're going to play our van probably pretty straight overall, I think.
Yeah, I think police would be more effective because there's a good chance he actually gets put in prison. Can't harm anyone else while he's there, so that's the way to go, I think. I mean, it's, you're not taking it easy, but
you could argue that the idea of blackmailing him was worse because we could sort of exact more justice on him than the cops might. I think that's the idea they're going for with that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Can we knock this guy out while we're at it? Oh, God.
Oh, we got sirens. Now you drop the sweet and sour line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did overhear the confession. I overheard a lot of things. I certainly heard that.
Yeah.
I think a 3-block radius heard that part.
Mm-hmm.
I have not really wanted to play through a Trails game again, just because they are kind of big undertakings.
Yeah.
But I suppose this little bit of a morality system could be a reason to. In addition to the potential different outcomes it represents, it's also little differences in these scenes. I don't know if that's enough to justify it, but it's at least a point in its favor.
True. I mean, I guess we can't expect it to be like a full-on Mass Effect
No.
situation.
That would be neat, but it's more effort than I think this studio is capable of, just because, again, it's smaller. I mean, it's not got the backing of a BioWare.
Totally.
I'm really pleased with what they've done just compared to the Cold Steel series. And again, you know, different systems, more graphics, etc. But I
Yeah.
don't expect everything out of this series. What I do like is some of the changes and upgrades they have made.
Yeah.
I think my only complaint so far is
That
one we
takes care of
mentioned
that.
very early on, which is the choice of voicing some dialogue in some scenes.
Yep, that one is still distracting. I have not gotten used to it yet.
And maybe we will eventually. Like, it's a little less jarring than it was at the start. I don't think I'm ever going to fully like it.
Yep. I think
It's-
yeah.
It's
that's
akin to like when I think I've talked about this in a past video, whether that was the show or one of these. Whoops. Hey, I think we'll still say that for next time. But Vesperia's choice to redub, but then still use the original voice actors and only dub the new lines, led to scenes where you switched voice actors mid-scene.
Right, it's so
So they
weird.
were voiced, but then you go from like Troy Baker to whoever replaced him for Yuri Lowell
Right.
in the span of one scene. Sometimes starting with one, switching to the other, and then going back to the original. Also very distracting.
Yeah.
That was a different situation though, because that was, you know, so many years later that they probably didn't have a choice. Troy Baker was
Right.
much bigger in 2022 than he was in 2006 or 7, I think it's Vesperia.
Yeah.
Whereas this is seemingly a choice. But again, if that's the worst thing the game does, I'm still perfectly fine with it. It's just the one thing that stuck out to me is like, huh.
Same.
Not even like put off by it. It is just a little bit unusual.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that means hopefully the end of a successful week. If you've gotten this far, the videos must have worked. Otherwise, I've killed myself, and these never made it to air.
The playthrough is dead. Go home, everyone.
Let's make a second one. We'll overwrite one of them as we go forward. I'm just be very careful.
I think that's fair.
So next time, then, let's pop up the to-do list real quick. We will have one of these to spend. It looks like we still just have the third. Again, I expect this is going to be a choice we have to make in subsequent chapters. But for the time being, we can now go hang out with Yums.
Yums.
And then we have to go figure out the bounty. And then in theory, we're going to be advancing the story. We got to figure out how we overlap with this new character we've seen, a pretty boy.
Pretty boy, indeed.
So it should be exciting. And again, I'm just happy to get through some of this, and I'm eager to play more. So stay with us for the ride. We'll be back next week.
Yay!